This is a serious video about a topic that some may be sensitive to. It deals with SA and drugs, so discretion advised. Michael Tait, lead singer of the iconic Christian group The Newsboys and former member of DC Talk, quit the band back in January, and nobody really said why at the time. But there were accusations made against Tait right at the same time, so many people connect the two events. These are serious allegations, and if he was doing all this, it really sucks, and yes, there should be consequences if he's guilty. If you have a secret and you're hiding it, living a lie, a double life if you will, even if you think the entire world will never see it or find it, God knows everything. Every time you even think about that sinful act, God knows it and knows your heart. We do need to pray for this man and the alleged victims, and the situation is hard because the Bible tells us not to judge others, that it's only God who can truly do that. You can hate the alleged actions of Tait, but he is only human like everyone else. We are all sinners who fall short of the glory of God. And it is true that Christians are held to a higher standard, not just by society, but by God, right? That his years of serving in ministry and the music that they made, like, God held him to a higher standard, and he's fallen short, and like I said, God knows his heart, and God knows how to best help the person. Hopefully, Tait is willing to have the eyes and the ears to listen to what God tells him, either directly or through other people. Anyway, Tait's statement when he left reads, 15 years ago, my life was forever changed when I received the invite to step into the role of lead singer for the Newsboys. The years since have been some of the most fulfilling, faith-filled, and rewarding years of my life. I have been on an amazing journey all over the globe, performing and ministering to people of all ages, races, and backgrounds. Together, we wrote and produced music that I am deeply proud of, from Born Again and We Believe to Worldwide Revival and, of course, God's Not Dead. While this may come as a surprise, given I've been touring ever since college, I've made for me what is a monumental and heartfelt decision that it is time for me to step down from Newsboys. The decision does not come lightly and has been a shock to even myself, but amidst prayer and fasting, I have clarity that this is the right decision. As we are reminded in Matthew 6:33, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. I truly believe these words, and although nervous about the future, I'm excited about what it holds for both myself and for Newsboys, as we all seek first his kingdom and his righteousness. When Faith Live canceled the Newsboys tour, they also posted a statement which reads, "This is not a decision we made lightly or without heartache. It comes after prayer, wise counsel, planning, financial sacrifice, and an unwavering desire to see lives transformed through worship and community. We invested not just our resources, but our hearts, believing this tour could be a powerful move of God across our nation, Canada." While the initial excitement around the tour was strong, both from the general public and across Canada, the growing lack of interest and mounting questions came as a direct result of Michael Tait's unexpected departure, which we were not informed of in advance. Since that time, additional information regarding the nature of his exit has surfaced. This information has come from sources we consider credible and trustworthy, and while we will not speculate publicly, we can say with confidence that what has come to light has raised some serious concerns for us as a faith-based organization. The handling of the transition lacked clarity and transparency, leaving both our team and the public in a difficult position. I believe the person that had taken over singing on the tour was the lead singer from Sanctus Real. Anyway, furthermore, we were instructed not to address any questions regarding the lineup change, an approach we do not believe served the best interests of our guests or partners. The resulting confusion led to a widespread speculation, and as more information came forward behind the scenes, our conviction to step away only grew stronger. We have spent months in prayer seeking discernment and godly counsel to determine the right course of action. And while this has been one of the most difficult decisions we've had to make, we believe it is one that reflects our deep commitment to walk in truth, humility, and obedience. We move forward not out of fear, but out of faith anchored in the values we stand for as ministry. While we are not here to make judgments, we do feel a responsibility to be open about the struggle we faced and the weight of discernment that led us here. Out of love and respect for our guests, we could no longer continue with something that no longer reflected the heart and integrity we first committed to. At the end of the day, Faith Live is not just an events company. We are a ministry called to steward truth, build community, and reflect the character of Christ in everything we do. Our commitment to integrity and spirit-led decision-making will never be compromised for convenience, popularity, or profit. To our sponsors, volunteers, and partners, thank you. You stood beside us, and we do not take that lightly. Our hearts are full of gratitude for your belief in what we are building together. This may not be the outcome we envisioned, but we still trust God that He will use it for good. Psalm 34:18, the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and save the crushed in spirit. Job 17:9, nevertheless the righteous will hold to their ways, and those with clean hands will grow stronger. Thank you for standing with us. And now the band is responding to the allegations. This was a post they made on social media. Last night, our hearts were shattered when we read the news alleging DA and inappropriate essay by our former lead singer, Michael Tait. While Michael has not addressed these allegations, we are devastated even by the implications. First and foremost, our hearts are with the victims who have bravely shared their stories. If you are a victim, we urge you to come forward. We absolutely do not condone any form of essay. The four of us are husbands and fathers. Between the four of us, we have 14 children. Our wives and children have made many sacrifices while we have dedicated our lives to playing music together that glorifies God. We are horrified, heartbroken, and angry at this report, and in many ways we feel as though our families have been deceived for the last 15 years. When he left the band in January, Michael confessed to us and our management that he had been living a double life, but we never imagined that it could be this bad. Jeff, Jody, Duncan, and Adam. Adam put out a less friendly statement on another social media. Anyway, he says, hey guys, we will of course be making appropriate official statements very soon, probably today, but I wanted to be real with you first. We have absolutely heard rumors over the years, and each time something came up, we tried to find the source and no one would tell us. We asked Tait each time something would come up and he would deny it emphatically. He called the meeting the first week of January, and none of us knew that the next day we would be a 4-piece band instead of a 5-piece. He had always said we'd be doing this together until we were 70. That's the truth, and you can believe it or not. I hate all of this and think it's incredibly sad. I'm sorry for the victims and proud of them for having the courage to speak up. More coming soon. Love you all. So in Luke 8:17 it says, there is nothing hidden that will not be found. There is no secret that will not be well known. So like I said, if he tried to keep it a secret for many years, but God knew the whole time. Like he wasn't going to be able to hide it from God. But it is a sad situation.